originally from
Oklahoma.
I wasn't even going to try that. So we'll just say right now she's from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I live in Nashville now, so.
And right now she got a hit she's pushing right now, Come On.
Come On.
Her latest on the single. We got that. We'll be playing it later on. But we're going to be doing some stuff live this morning. And you have been about everywhere to be only in your 20s. We were looking at you, of course, the bio, and you started at 5 years old on stage.
I did.
And then how did you come up with your own show at 8 years old?
Well, you know, my grandma took me to dance lessons when I was 5. My parents were going through a divorce, and so she wanted me to have something to kind of keep my mind off of that, keep me busy, and all of that good stuff. And so I started taking dance lessons. Well, they figured out I could sing because we were doing a song and dance number. And so my dance teacher, Cherry Chastain, she really just started helping me. You know, she really helped me be the entertainer that I am today. Just even going back to when I was 5, she helped me put that show together. And then, you know, basically I went out there to all the fairs and festivals and did my thing.
At 8 years old.
Yeah.
Now, did you have special guests?
I did. Well, you know, I would have my friends that were at the dance studio. There were some there that would sing, and they would come out, and then, you know, some of them would come out and do their dance, and, you know, whatever. And then we had different segments. We would have the country segment, the gospel segment, and the patriotic segment, and then we'd all come out at the end and end the show. So it was fun.
Oh, Lord, I tell you. And then, of course, you're big, before you got into your big production with the Conway Twitty show, Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah.
the Mickey Mouse Club with all the biggies.
Yeah, you know, when I was about 10, I tried out for the Mickey Mouse Club. That's when, you know, Brittany and Justin Timberlake, when they all, you know, were on the show. And I just, it wasn't the right thing for my family. When you do that, when you get to a point where you have to decide if you're going to join that or be on the show, you have to move to Orlando.
That's cross country.
And that's way far from home. And we're a real close family and from a small town. And it just wasn't right for us. And, you know, I had a little brother at the time, and to, you know, take him away from all of the rest of the family, it just wasn't fair. And it really worked out to be, you know, the best thing anyways, because I, you know, started singing at the fairs and festivals, and I really grew as a country singer and a country artist, you know, doing that type of stuff than I probably would have if I'd have been on the Mickey Mouse Club.
But anyway, I told you she's done everything. And of course, then you got into the big break when you got into the Conway Twitty, the man, the music, the legend, the musical. She performs. She is an actress. She does musicals. She performs country music. Everything.
Well, I try to do as much as I can, and you know, I'm a perfectionist, and I try to, you know, when I do something, I want to do it all the way and do it right. And I just happened to run across this Conway Twitty musical audition, and decided I was going to go. So I went, and most of the time when you go to stuff like that, you're like, oh gosh, that was bad, I'm never going to get that part. You know, sometimes you're just so hard on yourself, you know. But when I left there, I thought, well, maybe so. And so 2 months later, I got the call, and they asked me to be Kathy Twitty in the musical. And it was a small cast. There was only the two daughters, Kathy and Joni, who told the story of Conway's life through their eyes, and then the Loretta and the Conway. So it was a big deal. They went all over the United States to hand-pick the people that were going to be in the musical. The Twitty family was involved, and I got a lot of great experience doing the musical. We were, you know, we performed at Rupp Arena, we performed at the Ryman, we were in front of musical theater crowds and country music crowds and crowds of 8,000 people. I mean, for an aspiring country artist, it was a big deal for me.
So your musical background or your theatrics, I guess, also helped with the musical, didn't it?
Oh yeah, you know, and I had done a couple of musicals actually in Nashville before I did the Conway Twitty musical. Jeannie Seeley and Helen Cornelius they did a musical called Could It Be Love, and I got to be a part of that, and so I got to co-star with them in that musical, and it actually was at the Ryman too, so it was a big deal to be able to perform at the Ryman, and I've gotten to do that twice, and I just thank my lucky stars for that.
Of course, the Ryman, the home of the big Grand Ole
Yes.
Opry. That's your goal.
That is my
Number
goal.
one hit and going to the Grand Ole Opry.
That's right, to sing on the Opry stage. You know, I just want to be an artist that's around in 30 or 40 years. Somebody that does get to go play on the Grand Ole Opry and that's still able to work and just has longevity. That's really the main goal for me.
Well, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't at all. I really do. Hey, we're gonna do some songs here.
Yeah.
You have your guitarist with you.
Yes, this is Bill DiLuigi, and he co-wrote the single "Come On" that you're going to play here in a little bit, and then he co-wrote this song with me too. It's called "Right as Rain," and it tells the story of me moving from Oklahoma to Nashville. So
Whenever you're ready.
I remember that second grade summer storm season in our hometown. Sitting in the cellar, tornado was a-coming, didn't know where it was gonna touch down. Daddy read the Bible while the coal and gas line. God sent a rainbow to Noah for a sign. The wind started blowing and it got real quiet. Mama turned to me and said, "Don't be afraid when you see dark clouds. Life grows sweeter when heaven pours down. It ain't always gonna be a sunny day, but it'll be alright, right as rain."
It's by Amber Hayes. I love it.